Hello and welcome to the Rainy Night Listens podcast. I'm Haley.
And I'm Wyatt, and this is the podcast that you save for a rainy night instead of a rainy day. Alright, today I am covering the reptilian theory.
Definitely not a lizard person.
Definitely. That was my try at a snake licky tongue noise.
I think it was perfect.
Thank you. I don't even know if you could hear it that great from over there, but
I heard enough.
Before we start, we also post on Instagram, TikTok, and Apple Podcasts, as well as here on YouTube. And so, if you don't want to watch the video, you can listen on Apple Podcasts. And if you wanted to see shorts, then Instagram and TikTok is the place to be. So, yeah.
Heck yeah.
What do you know about the reptilian theory?
I've heard of this before, but mostly in, joking senses.
Yeah, that's kind of just as far as it goes anymore, I feel like.
And so, reptilians run the government. Oh,
yeah.
Aliens run the government.
Yeah, I didn't know
all
this.
Celebrities are actually reptiles.
And I didn't know this. This, directly is just a lot of alien-themed ones recently, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't realize, because I thought this was, it makes sense. I mean, where did the reptiles come from? They're believed to be aliens. You know how, some versions of aliens are believed to be reptiles, called reptilians, but
yeah.
I didn't realize that this was an alien thing, but it makes the most sense. Where else would they have come from if they weren't aliens? But I didn't directly type that out anywhere. I figured I'd just say it at some point in the video. But, yeah. So, before we do that, though, it's time for Hagen's historical word of the day. Hagen. 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 Hagen.
Evangelicals.
Ooh, that's a big one.
There you go.
Shivers.
Shivers me timber.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
We're restarting.
I'm cutting that.
All right. So what is the reptilian theory? It is a belief that lizard people live among us and shapeshift to look like humans in order to rule the world from the shadows by acting as high-ranking political figures in royal families. Named individuals / groups that are believed to be lizard people include, and this was directly taken from the Wikipedia article as well as the other website I used as reference, but it says the Merovingian dynasty, the Rothschilds. I don't know how to say that name. I'm bad saying it, but the Bush family and the British royal family, as well as two direct people that have been named, have been Justin Bieber. And one of Barack Obama's Secret Service members.
What the frig?
Yeah, it was...
Why?
I was like, why Justin Bieber?
Why one of Obama's random Secret Service members?
At one of his, talks he was giving, one of the Secret Service members was, bald-headed. And I'm not trying to, because if he has, some sort of condition, then, I'm not going to be I don't want to say anything, but he was bald-headed. He was just had a really alert look on his face and was jerking around, watching the room aggressively. He was just acting unusual the whole time.
So bro's doing his job.
But
gets accused of being a lizard person.
Yeah, all the other Secret Service members in the video were standing, still staring forward. But he's
weird.
Looking around, just
uh-huh,
scanning the room at every given moment, and everyone was like, that guy is acting and looking weird. He might be a reptile. So yeah, the other one's Justin Bieber. So or the entire Bush family. I mean, it's covering all the bases.
Yeah,
I don't know,
just
man.
getting everybody apparently.
Well, where did this theory come from? In 1999, David Icke, I don't know which one it is, a British conspiracy theorist, published a book titled The Biggest Secret. It basically claimed that humanity was being controlled by tall, blood-drinking, shape-shifting reptilian humanoids through interbreeding bloodlines, secret societies, and ritualistic practices. From the Alpha Draconis star.
Oh.
Yeah. This sort of kicked off the belief, and it snowballed from there. A poll in 2013 by Public Policy Polling indicated that 4% of registered voters believed in David Icke's ideas. So in 2013, 4% of voters, well, not of voters, but of registered voters,
Of people
believed that the government consisted of reptilians. I thought that was really funny.
That is bananas.
But,
I've heard that people think that, like, every famous person and every person in power are all actually, like, from the same bloodline. I've heard that before. So I feel like this dude just took that and was, like, building on it and was like, yeah, and not only that...
yeah, but they're also
alien.
reptiles. What are your thoughts? This one's, before I continue, this one's kind of a short one. There was surprisingly little information about this as a whole, aside from specifically Justin Bieber being targeted and Obama's one Secret Service member, and then, just rich people in general, but those two named individuals specifically. But, putting out the whole, what are your thoughts? If you have any ideas or comments or even jokes you want to make, just leave them in the comments. And I just figured I'd put like two kind of fun facts on this one. In February of 2011, on a radio show titled Opie and Anthony, I think is how you would say that, the show host and a comedian named Louis C.K. jokingly asked former U.S. Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld if he and Dick Cheney were lizard people who enjoyed the taste of human flesh. And Rumsfeld like refused to like say yes or no as a response.
What the frick?
And so Louis C.K. like started to make a joke suggesting that lizard people can't lie about their origins when directly asked, so they have to keep avoiding the question because like I guess like they asked him multiple times and every time he never said no or yes. He just like avoided it or changed the subject, which was like, why? Just say no at that point. Like, I don't understand. But Michael Barkun suggested the idea that the conspiracy originated from Robert E. Howard's Conan the Barbarian, the Shadow Kingdom story, because it had ideas that covered lost worlds like Atlantis and Lemuria.
What is Lemuria?
See, I didn't know about that either. It's like it was a continent, like it was a supposed continent that existed and then got like sunk below the ocean. Like it was like another whole continent that would have existed but doesn't anymore.
Interesting. Okay.
But I forgot the name of the other lady. It's on the next slide, I think, but she had written a book or had like books that made like reference of lizard people or dragon people living on the continent of Lemuria. And so it was like, that's why Michael Barkin was like, well, Conan the Barbarian probably like made people start thinking of lizard people, like another cross-reference thing. But sadly, that's about all I've got. Like I said, those are my two websites I use. I have individuals that are kind of interesting labeled, but I couldn't, when I do these things, I like to concentrate solely on what I'm covering. I don't like to branch because my ADHD, I'll branch and just keep going and not stop. But Michael Barkun, he had done a lot. Like he covers a lot of, or had his theories on a lot of conspiracy theories, as well as like all sorts of things. So, if you want to just read something interesting, just look up his Wikipedia page and read about what he's done. Milton William Cooper was I think he was more on extraterrestrials, but he also had some ideas with the reptilian thing. And Helena Blavatsky, I don't want to get that wrong. I feel bad, but she's the one who wrote the books that made reference to Lemuria and dragon people.
Interesting.
So yeah, those are three people that if you want to just kind of
delve in.
Yeah, delve in. They cover their own things and have their own thoughts and ideas, but I just figured I'd bring them up, but I can't go too far into it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be about reptilians anymore. So.
That's fair.
So yeah, but that's about all I have today. What are your thoughts?
I feel like they're all evil, and I feel like blaming it on them being lizard people is giving them too much credit. It's giving them too easy of an out.
Yeah, you're not as smart. You're not an extraterrestrial. You're not super intelligent.
You're all
You're
bad
just a
people.
bad person. You're
you're
all bad people.
That's my thought.
It's like you're not even good enough to have the out of being a lizard.
Yeah.
You all just suck.
It's just bad.
Just bad people. Bad people. That's funny. I agree. That's hilarious, though. I just kind of, like, the problem with that is, like, the general belief that, like, secret societies, the Illuminati, the lizard people. Mm-hmm. What happens when, like, an underdog story happens? Like, not everyone is born into that royalty and, you know, that status. Like some people, like a lot of actors started like as like just small and blew up with a lucky break or talent. It's like, what happens to them? They can't just become lizard people.
Or can they?
Yeah, was Justin Bieber born, like, was he just born lizard?
Just a lizard boy.
Because it's like, that means his parents are lizards? You're like, you gotta study the whole bloodline at that point.
Yeah.
Like, cause he was like just the one individual. The other ones were like, oh, the British royal family, oh, the Bush family, oh, the Rothschilds. But it's like,
and him,
and Justin Bieber specifically.
So weird.
Yeah, there was one story. Let's see, of the 2 times that with like yeah, we'll go back to the sources while I talk about this. What, the one with Bush? There was like some interview he had, and he kept like blinking rapidly, and every so often his eyes would have like the split pupils. You know, but it's like the camera quality is so bad that it's like, that's the problem with these older theories, is that it's like, can't prove it. The camera's got like 144p quality. It's like, for all that might not even be Bush at that point. The camera quality's so bad.
That's fair.
And the other one was Justin Bieber. Same thing. During an interview, his eyes kept like
glitching
flashing
out.
reptilian, or they believed he was blinking sideways rather than, you know, normal. But then like another one was like a whole thing saying that like in an airport, Justin Bieber was with one of his bodyguards, and he was like turning into a lizard in the middle of an airport with like hundreds of bystanders who saw it happening, recording. Like, it was a whole big ordeal, but not a single video or anything came out about it. It's like, well, I don't think they could. Like, if that many people were around recording it with their phones, how did not a single video come out about it? And then it was like, some weird news site covered it, and then they took their story down later and then claimed they never posted it in general, and then another news. It was weird. It's one of those things where it like goes, and it's like, I don't think it actually happened. You know? It very clearly was fake, but like, why did it get so much like backing with how clearly fake it was? I don't know.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, but.
Yeah. What do you think? Are they?
Yeah, is Justin Bieber a lizard? It's just a Komodo dragon, not even a lizard person.
Somehow that's more terrifying. Komodo dragons are terrifying.
I guess
skittering across.
Yeah, Komodo dragons can't do it, but like the smaller lizards just like climbing walls, like scampering.
So creepy.
But yeah, that's all I've got for today. Once again, we post on TikTok, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, and here on YouTube. So you should check out those other ones for shorts or just the audio if you're not into watching. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.